Good morning. Have you had your cup of coffee yet? It's time for another Missions Minute. Once while living in Bolivia, our international director for Envoy International was coming to visit us in Cochabamba. That's the town we lived in Bolivia. I thought about doing something as a joke for his arrival. I got a piece of poster board and I wrote in big letters, Envoy International, Dave Anderson, and I stapled it to a flat stick that I could stick way up in the air. Even before Cindy and I reached the gate to pick Dave up, people were trying to see what was written on the big poster board. We had a few minutes to kill, and so I sat in a chair while Cindy and the girls went to a little airport store. I watched people as they tried the best they could to read what was on the sign. Some were very direct, and they'd come up and they'd hold their head upside down trying to read what's on the sign. Others were very nonchalant. I know this because I studied nonchalant, and I recognize when others are trying to do it. One older gentleman, he eased over, but in reverse. He kept backing up closer and closer to me and the sign. And as he got close enough, he actually faked a cough so that he could hold his head down and read it without anybody knowing it. Then as Dave came through the doors, I held the sign up real high and I acted like we didn't see him. I was acting like we could not wait to see the international director come through the door. People all around us, they were looking too. They were looking for someone important. They were anxiously awaiting for the arrival of someone they did not know. But because I had a sign up, they were very interested in knowing, or at least seeing, who the important celebrity was. We drew more attention when the director of Envoy International started laughing at me and the girls and Cindy and gave us a big hug. Then, as if it wasn't enough, I stood up with the sign in the air and my arm around David, and Cindy took pictures of us. Many people were very interested in that. Who is this guy that's getting his picture taken in the airport? We took a lot of photos and we kept holding that sign up. How about you and I? What kind of signs are we putting up for our international director, Jesus Christ? When people see us during our normal everyday living, what kind of signs are they seeing? What kind are we holding up on our faces in the way we act toward others, in the way we conduct our business, or how we treat our families, or how we carry out our everyday lives? Are the folks around us seeing anything that would automatically draw their attention and make them want to meet and get to know our director? Are we living in such a way that we sit down to wait that people are in a nonchalant way trying to see what we're all excited about? Do we automatically draw attention to the international director of the universe because we are anxiously awaiting him ourselves? Or will they not be drawn to him at all? Are we conveying the attitude that we aren't really that interested in finding or knowing our director? If we aren't holding up a placard in the form of life that we live, there are many folks who will never even know that our universal international director is coming back. And he won't need a 737 to fly in on. Let's make sure that our signs are easy to read and that our relationship with our international director is easily available. Well, that's it for today. So, until all have heard, I'll see you tomorrow.